History Radio.
This show has been brought to you by the Olive Garden, home of the never-ending salads. When you're here, you're family. Food has always been celebrated in Italy. The Romans were famous for their lavish feasts, hospitality, and salads. Now you can enjoy the same at the Olive Garden. Did Romans really eat that much salad, you ask? Well, how do you think playwrights such as Terence and Plautus wrote so many good theatrical plays? The answer is salads! Plautus probably wrote his work, Milus Gloriosus, while eating salad. This play, also known as The Braggart Warrior, is a comedy featuring a woman who was kidnapped, her lovers attempt at getting her back, and slaves who help them along the way. It is possible that long character names such as Pergopolinices and Philocamazium were thought of while Plautus was eating salad. The great playwright Terence probably loved salad. Sure, his play, The Mother-in-Law, had to be presented 3 times before an audience sat through the whole thing. But hey, salad and breadsticks probably got him there. This show has been brought to you by the Olive Garden, a crap storm of salads. When you're here, you're family. Hi, my name is Matt, and welcome to the first edition of Theater History Radio, where you'll learn a shitload about theater. Oh, did I just say shit? I guess I can't say that on the air. Well, live and learn. First up, we're going out to Maggie, who is reporting on the Dionysus Festival. Maggie?
It's a hopping place here in the city Dionysia on this warm March day. There's so much drama going on, and when I mean drama, I literally mean drama. I just saw Iclius walk out with his second award of the night, the Go Dionysius, for his show Agamemnon. I also just heard that in the year 484 BCE, Iclius is going to put on his trilogy of the Oresteia. And in 501 BCE, there will be a new form of drama added for this festival, something by the name of the Satyr play, I believe. We're expecting some great shows, such as The Frogs, which is an award-winning Greek play.
Thanks, Maggie. We'll be back with a whole shitload of more great info on theater history. Damn it, I won't slip again. This show is brought to you by the Olive Garden, home of the never-ending salads. When you're here, you're family. You see, the Roman Empire brought about many forms of theater, which were derived from Greek theater, but some changes were made. In Roman comedies, they eliminated the chorus and added music to accompany the dialogue. And they ate salad. Theater festivals were under the law of the local government, who would hire the acting troupe. The Romans built theaters to accommodate many, many people, and they were quite impressive. Just like the food here at the Olive Garden. Rome had many of the features of a Greek theater, but they developed the arts to incorporate into their structures, and their theaters were freestanding, and not built into hillsides like the Greeks. And the orchestra was a half circle, not a full circle like the Greeks. The Roman theater also featured a scene that could be a couple of stories high for scenery. With great food like salad and breadsticks, the Romans created many wonderful performances. And just like the Romans, we provide hospitality here at the Olive Garden. This show has been brought to you by the Olive Garden. When you're here, you'll have to eat a crap load of salads.
Theater History Radio.
Welcome back, and I just have to say that I apologize for my language earlier. Just like Michael Richards, I have a lot of personal work to do. It was offensive, and I'm sorry. Now, to take your minds off my f***ing problems, let's go back out to Maggie with another report on the Dionysus Festival.
Many people from all over Athens has come together to make sacrifices for this great god Dionysius. There have been goats, pigs, and even human sacrifices, though they are trying to stop the human ones from happening. These sacrifices should not be tried at home, especially without an adult. Some of the best choruses have showed up here today. The award-winning chorus of Agamemnon and Lysistrata have been the most well-known ones around here. At the hour of 14:50, you can go down to the river Styx and listen to the frogs sing coax, coax. Some of these choruses have some of the best choral trainers to train them in their movements and in their voices. It has taken these groups years to get this far, and none of them are going to mess it up with a poor chorus. I'm expecting that Iclius's chorus will get the best award. They have the most manageable chorus with only 12 men, as to some of these groups who have as much as 50 to 60 men and women in their choruses. But that's all I have time for today, as the next sequence of shows will be starting soon. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, and now another word from our sponsor. This show is brought to you by the Olive Garden, home of the never-ending salads. When you're here, you're family. Here at the Olive Garden, we try to uphold the Italian way of life. Some things about Roman theater were very neat, especially when it came to costumes. The common costume was the chiton, which was a long robe. The Romans color-coded their wardrobes to indicate the character that they were portraying. A black wig with a purple robe meant the character was a young man. A gray wig with a white robe meant the character was an old man. A red wig meant the character was a slave. A yellow robe meant the character was a woman. And a yellow tassel meant the character was a god. The Romans sure loved their robes. You won't see us in robes here at the Olive Garden, but you will get great tasting food and the finest hospitality outside of Italy. So come now. Remember, the salad is never ending. This show has been brought to you by the Olive Garden, where we force feed you salads. When you're here, you're family.
Theater. History. Radio.
Welcome back to this inaugural edition of Theater History Radio. It's been quite a show so far, and we've got plenty more great theater history talk for your listening pleasure. I just got a call from the station manager, and he threatened to close us down if I had one more outburst, so I promise I won't say stuff like shit, and anymore. Oh, whoops. Well, anyways, next up we have Maggie giving us a preview of The Frogs. Please don't let me get fired. Please?
Coax, coax, coax. What's that noise? Oh, that's the sound of the frogs in Aristophanes' hilarious and witty comedy, The Frogs. Unlike other plays with such serious topics, such as death and betrayal, The Frogs is filled with humor and fun. It's a tale of two good friends who have a mission to go down to the underworld to fetch Euripides and bring him back to the earth so the world can be saved from its horror of awful plays. Starring Tom Hanks as Dionysius and Robin Williams as Antheus, you are guaranteed to laugh your heart out as you see the two come across strange characters on their adventure. They encounter a dead guy coming from the underworld, Sharon the Boatman, and a funny-looking ensemble of frogs on the river of Styx. The witty humor continues when they arrive at the underworld and have a competition of words with Euripides and Iclius for who is the best playwright and who will be brought up to the earth to save the world from the plague of awful plays. The jokes, the characters, and the frogs will send you out of the theater laughing your heads off. So come see this witty tale now before the tickets sell out. You will regret it if you don't. Showing in all Greek theaters near you.
Well, that'll about do it for this very first edition of Theater History Radio. We hope you enjoyed our insight into the world of theater, and that you'll tune in next time when you will most likely be joined by someone else hosting this show. Because yes, I have just been fired from this awful station. That's right, they told me I was fired, and I said I was going to set the place ablaze with everybody inside it. And now the security guards are coming to haul me away. I'll probably be in a very dark place the next time you listen to this show, but I hope you tune in again for another edition of Theater History Radio. This show has been brought to you by the Olive Garden, home of the never-ending salads. When you're here, you're family. Here at the Olive Garden, we pride ourselves on giving you excellent service, just like you would get in Italy. Terence may have been the first black playwright, and wrote many Roman comedies. He was born in a city called Carthage and was brought to Rome as a slave. His owner was a politician that educated him and later freed him. Terence made comedies that were very intricate and had many details, just like we attend to every detail here at the Olive Garden. Terence probably ate salad, and so will you. We'll serve you as much salad as you can handle, in fact. We'll keep bringing more salad and breadsticks till you pass out from overeating, and then we'll start stuffing it down your throats, just to show how much we care here at the Olive Garden. This show has been brought to you by the Olive Garden, where we'll make you swallow every last bite of salad, down to the last crouton, and we'll bring you some more. When you're here, you're family. More salad, more salad. Great Scott!